Hi, hello everybody, good afternoon.
And with us again today, Alexander Gerasimov, a trainer of courses, NLP practitioner, NLP master, a professional negotiator, a producer of NLP radio, geography of training sessions and consultations held by Alexander is 20 countries and 58 cities.
I would kindly thank Alexander for our previous meeting. We've got lots of food for thought. I reflected on our meeting, conversation, analyzed, rotated some examples in my mind. And it is inexhaustible source. Every time we are getting more and more questions to ask.
Thank you for coming along. Shall we continue?
Of course, let's go ahead. Our next question.
Yes, the next bunch of questions. The question goes, how can we explain the fact that, while playing, we learn better? For example, learning something new, we get into the process faster, we memorize information faster. How can this be explained from NLP point of view in general?
Yes, and if you let me, I'd like to add a bit. Exactly what I'm doing is I submerge people into an altered state of consciousness, having a target to get their minds filled with information and develop new skills with them. I have no understanding and foundation of what exactly I'm doing, and I'd like Alexander to explain it from the scientific point of view.
In the modern world, such an important issue as gamification becomes acute. How to make it such a way that is interesting for working people to work further. Money stopped motivating people very quickly. There appeared a necessity to add some kind of alternative bonuses. In fact, that was the moment the game came. It is when you do not only earn something. I think this is where the idea of motivation is based. Let's say, if we just work, then it's difficult for us to motivate ourselves, to achieve some goals. When an external source in the form of a game appears, you immediately feel joy, achieve transitional goals, get bonuses for it. Involvement of a person in the process is better. There is more dopamine and serotonin, more joy, more positive self-support. And unlike real life, where if you have lost, you get kicked out, fired. In the game, you can make mistakes several times, and it gives you liberty, gives you freedom in choosing a strategy. We use the same strategies both at work and in the game. A person trained in the game uses these strategies in his work, the result becomes higher.
So, do I understand correctly that having an opportunity for a mistake makes it easier for a person to make it? You know, what I usually do is I give my students on training sessions badges to put down different names on them, not their real names, for example, Bob or John, and he makes a mistake much easier, knowing that it's Mary who makes mistake and she is allowed to. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, including this as well. Now, our life is changing faster. Long-term options are over after 7 years. 7 years is a lot. People are ready to constantly change, abandoning their previous identities. One moved to another city, he became a different person. One got another job, also another person. You started to communicate with other people in a new context, you are a different person. You have got up from the computer and you are already a different person. You have started another game, another person again. Being ready to give up identity is going to be a useful skill in the future. Switching to different parts of a personality.
I understand. As we play a game, in the learning process, in a form of a game, we switch on the limbic system, exactly what you're talking about. The emotions get connected to the neocortex. We do not learn words like a parrot. In case of English, we go through it for real, we get experience, so we memorize better.
Yes, becoming a little bit like animals. We let our subconscious take the lead.
I've also noticed that when I learn English in a relaxed state, without any tension, the information is better memorized.